It's August 5th, 2025, and this is Sketchworks NewsBrake. The news stops here. I'm Brian Troxell. Thursday, President Trump signed an executive order reviving the presidential fitness test. A fitness test which Trump himself could not pass because he is so gosh darn fat. The president is fat. Sounds like the title to a 1970s Columbia Pictures comedy starring Dom DeLuise, James Coco, and Avery Schreiber. With Mary Wicks as the president's wisecracking mother. Looking to lose weight? You can start with the fat in your head. Ma! Babcock just making me do random 1970s impressions. Thanks, Babs. The country Malta announced that in September it will recognize the existence of the state of Palestine. This is in the hopes that someone recognizes the existence of Malta. The Senate has confirmed the Trump administration's pick for federal prosecutor for Washington, D.C., former Fox News host Jeanine Pirro. This comes following the Senate's rejection of the administration's first selection, the cartoon character Harvey Birdman, attorney at law. A tumultuous week for our turdy two-party system. Right-wing blonde Marjorie Taylor Greene said she does not recognize her own party any longer. Downtrodden, Greene then retreated to northwest Georgia, where she took out her automatic weapon and shot squirrels. While in Texas, state Democrats weren't recognized during redistricting because they all fled the state like cowards, which is what Texas Republicans want. As a result, Governor Greg Abbott ordered Democrats to be arrested. Civilly, though. He wants law enforcement to be as polite as possible as they arrest people for belonging to a different political party than his own. A situation which reminds all of us, don't mess with Texas, even if you're a Texan. Ghislaine Maxwell, the convicted sex trafficker and confidant to two presidents, was moved from her federal prison in Florida to a federal prison in Texas last week. The same federal prison where Elizabeth Holmes is serving time. What a small incarcerated world it is. Hey, maybe they'll be bunkmates. But Maxwell won't be in Texas long, as the Trump Department of Justice will soon move her to the pool house at Mar-a-Lago, which doesn't have high-speed internet, so it may as well be a prison. Due to safety concerns, Kia Motors announced they are recalling thousands of vehicles because of loose parts. Also being recalled because of loose parts, these two! Oh, that joke is so worn out. Pope Leo XIV was delivered a frozen pizza at the Vatican from one of his favorite Chicago pizza places, which makes the Pope just like video gamers. They love frozen pizza, and they'll never lose their virginity. Turning now to celebrity news. No, not me, but thanks for the compliment. No, Katy Perry is allegedly dating former Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, which makes all the sense in the world because they have so much in common. Both are famous, both are wealthy, and both love cosplaying. Actor Gary Busey pled guilty to one count of fourth-degree criminal sexual contact for touching the buttocks of a woman at a horror convention in New Jersey. Isn't all of New Jersey a horror convention? Busey said guilty stands for groping underwear I like that's yummy. Speaking of which, today is National Underwear Day. Thanks for the reminder, Gary Busey. So whether you're boxers, briefs, or barely there, which is how I'm flying right now, be sure to take a moment today and thank your underwear. And the best way to do that is to buy tickets for our upcoming live shows. Offsprung, a sibling sketch comedy show performed by two siblings who are siblings, opens next Friday, August 15th, and The Great Funny Bone Follies opens September 12th. October 9th brings Heels Off, and Birthdays comes to visit November 14th. All those shows were at Limelight Theater here in Atlanta, and you can get your tickets at sketchworkscomedy.com. If you can't see our live shows, you can help us anyway by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. We are getting so close to 2,000 subscribers, so please help us get over the hump so we can focus on getting to 3,000 subscribers. That has been this week's gratuitous plug. Wait a minute. There are 4 degrees of criminal sexual contact in New Jersey? It's time once again for
Cocaine News!
The all Florida edition. A high school principal in Tampa was arrested Saturday for possession of blow.
At least he wasn't arrested for blowing a student.
In Collier County, Florida, a man is accused of trying to burn cocaine in front of police during a traffic stop.
What would this guy have done if he was found with marijuana? Snort it?
A South Florida resident is being called a Good Samaritan, returning in 50 pounds of cocaine he found floating in the Keys.
He actually found 100 pounds, but kept the other half for himself. Better hit him up before Don Jr. or Hunter Biden get to him.
And there's your weekly bump of cocaine news. Whoa, Nelly! More impressions from the 70s that John Babcock is making me do this week. Is there an impression from the 70s that you would like to see me do on a future episode of Sketchworks NewsBrake? Leave a comment down below and we will consider it. A legal group is accusing Rutgers University of discriminating against white students when granting scholarships. The Rutgers claims they have a scholarship fund designated only for white students. It's called the lacrosse team. Staying with sports, Olympic gold medal swimmer Michael Phelps has agreed to give swimming lessons to the Baltimore Ravens. In return, Ravens offensive lineman Ben Cleveland is teaching Olympic swimmers how to drive under the influence. The Anchorage Assembly has approved 2 contracts to establish homeless shelters in the city. Total cost, $18 million, or roughly 1/11 of one White House ballroom. This is my ballroom. Oh, look! Here's a ball. In the ballroom. It's all for Sketchworks NewsBrake. We'll be back next week, and we hope you are too. I'm Brian Troxel. Say hi to your mom for me.
Good genes passed on to offspring? That American Eagle ad with Sydney Sweeney is literally overt eugenics. I know you don't want to hear this, but if you want to talk about how that ad is promoting eugenics, which it absolutely is, we also have to talk about how choosing not to wear a mask when you can during an ongoing pandemic, because you're okay with a certain subset of people, primarily disabled people of color, dying for your own comfort, is also eugenics, just the more normalized kind. Bye.